America.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Citizens of Earth. Last time we defeated a bear who really liked America, and this time we're going to Moonbucks. That's an example right there of you can actually meet NPCs in multiple areas, which is very convenient for trying to recruit them or doing their talents if you don't have them recruited yet. This is the weather lady. She is a god.
As all are.
So, wait until you see what her talent is. She can change the weather. You can make it hail.
She's a god.
Look at it. It's a snowstorm now, or a sandstorm. Now, she also has probably the most annoying recruit mission in the game.
Oh boy.
It's basically, it needs to be raining, and I think it needs to be like randomly raining too, and then she can just randomly show up and join you.
Fun, festive.
Yeah, it's not really good. I don't like this mission at all. There are some areas in the game where it is very likely to rain, so that's the only saving grace we have there, really.
Thank you, but this entire unless maybe you want to lend a hand or something.
Give over a dialogue.
Well, we've already talked to her.
True.
I think you need to be Chapter 1 to recruit her, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now.
We're gonna stand around for a while.
I edited this earlier today. How do I not remember? Like,
I think you go to like a fugue state every time you edit things. We gotta buy some coffee.
No. Actually, coffee is not really that useful in my opinion. All it does is it restores your energy.
Hopefully we'll restock real soon, though.
God,
So
she's a pain.
we gotta go find the special blend for her to recruit for us to recruit her. All right, we're gonna go into the Moonbucks dungeon. Do you want to guess what the Moonbucks dungeon is going to be?
It's gonna be a like a freezer.
A freezer?
My manager would kill me if I didn't restock the special blend first.
All I've heard about is this special blend. Are you really sold out?
Yep, we always run out. Every morning. It's our most popular item.
Economics and capitalism say that you should have more of it then.
It's sort of like a supply and demand thing. Like every time a McRib happens.
A McRib.
I don't even know it. I've never even had one. or like the unicorn frappuccino from like a few years ago, I think. Where it's like, oh, it's really popular, but it might not show up. It's like Szechuan sauce. Y'all remember Szechuan sauce?
Welcome to Moonbucks. It's an underground space station.
As it should be.
As it should be. Aaron, is this the basement of every Moonbuck? Explore the facility underneath Moonbucks. We have some new enemies down here too. For example, I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on a couple of them.
Drink slaves.
Drink slaves. It's a cappuccino nerd.
Oh god.
Yeah, this area is a bit different. Once again, like the start of the game is the hardest part just because they don't give you many options. There are some enemies here that are weak to electric though, and Facebook has an ability called like cattle prod, which is an electric based attack, and it can actually one-shot them this early on. That's like the easiest you're going to have with the enemies here. So I highly recommend having them in your party for this area. I think even the boss of this area is weak to it.
Huh. Do you remember the movie Jack and Jill where they only hired Al Pacino to work on it so they can make an Al Pacino cappuccino?
Oh god, of course. At that point you might as well just get a look-alike. I don't...
Look at all these... Like, there's so many actors with, like, weird names.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Kevin Bacon wouldn't be as popular if his name wasn't that.
You know,
I read that somewhere once.
Half of those are stage names.
I know, which is why they're like that.
Oh, there's the school spirit again. We're actually going to defeat the school spirit in this episode and recruit the school mascot.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom. Just believe in yourself.
Threaten. New ability, threaten.
I knew I could do it. Hand over your wallet. Got a sword.
I think I just wanted to get like a couple more healing items. There we go.
Do all of my work for me.
They do joke about that a lot, honestly.
I've noticed some.
Yeah.
Some goofs and gaffs.
We do have a new enemy here, too. Actually, no, this is not a new enemy. We fought these in the first episode. Java Bean. And this is where they're coming from, apparently.
Oh, no.
Oh, and they're weak to fire, which is great.
Burn the whole thing down.
Yeah. The most annoying thing about the Cappuccino is that it has an attack that can hit all of your party, but it's pretty weak. It's still kind of annoying, though. Alright, there we go.
Alright, back to raiding this business. Coming for you.
Yeah.
Oh, those boys down there look new. Are new boys.
They are new enemies, yeah.
New boys.
This is the Decaffeinator. I think it's spelled in such a way that it's meant to be a Terminator pun, but I don't know. This game has a lot of like puns with its enemy names. If you look in the bottom right, when you target an enemy, the vice president will actually tell you what that enemy is weak to.
So he does do at least one thing.
Yeah, he's a scout, and you can see that basically one-shot that enemy. Cattle Prod, have the conspiracy nut in your party for this dungeon. I swear, like he's super useful because of that one ability. She's not done team.
So, did the conspiracy nut, did he go to Area 51?
I don't know. He would have gone to Area 51.
Eat up the school spirit.
Oh, the teacher learned a new ability called Combustion. It's basically a fire move. I'm not sure if you noticed this yet, but if you look at the top left, how your menus are set up for attacks, it's like you have like a bunch of different categories for your attacks. Like you kind of noticed that, like supplies, discussion, lab time. Those really don't mean much, to be honest. I think they're just there to help the player organize them a bit better, because it does seem a little random sometimes where they play stuff. But like, you know, lab time will, like, you know, Combustion would be in there, so yeah.
Go recruit him.
Go to him. I'm going to be leaving this dungeon a couple times to go back and recruit party members just to make my life a little bit easier.
Spirit came back, all thanks to you. I guess I have no choice but to follow you around and cheer loud and proud.
Please don't.
So do you remember what you named the school mascot?
No, again,
You don't?
I wrote all these names like half asleep, like at 7 o'clock in the morning, almost like a fugue state.
Okay.
Once I see the name, it'll all come
This
back
name
to me.
is kind of funny.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You named him Thanos.
That's right, yeah. Because he's purple.
I'm gonna use him, though he doesn't get some of his broken abilities until later on in the game.
Let's change up the difficulty.
Look at this Thanos.
Yeah, again, he can change the difficulty, although I'd recommend not doing it unless you're grinding or something. Also, every time you reset the game, your difficulty changes back to normal. So if you are like going all in with like a 1.2% run or something, I'd recommend changing that every time you boot up the game. I don't know, it's a little annoying. We have the Pharmacist.
Oh boy, I think I remember what I named.
I think I remember what you named him too, though we're probably not going to get him for a while. He's one of the more cryptic party members somehow, although I don't really think he's that great, to be honest.
Time to show off the school mascot.
We have a new enemy, the, I think that's called, like, the Java Behemoth, or Beanhemoth.
A bean, I like that. It's just the behemoth from Darkseid 2.
Oh, Jesus.
The skull with, like, the razor blade hat.
Yes. The teacher does sound a little bit like Mike, what's the guy's name?
Mike Dawson.
Mike Dawson, I was gonna, yeah.
In the original or the sequel?
The
Because
sequel,
there's a difference.
the sequel.
I might get a spider bite.
I might get a spider bite. I also left this battle in to show off a gimmick about the Java beans that I do not like. If you hang around for too long, they'll grow into big boys. They'll grow into Java behemoths. I think if you wait like 2 turns, this can happen.
Expand, boy.
Yeah, it's a little annoying. Oh, I also wanted to show off this feature. You can reset a battle, and before you reset a battle, you can change up your party.
Huh.
Once again, if you went in with a bad party, it's just a slap on the wrist, kind of like with death. And again, I think this also kind of builds into my theory that they actually actively want you to experiment as much as possible. Because yeah, Brother is way better for this particular battle than the conspiracy guy.
You mean Mailman Luigi?
Mailman Luigi.
Gotta get all their names right.
Whenever I say the name Brother as a name, I always think the cultist, or the cult from, like, Virtue's Last Reward.
Oh god. Oh, with Brother, it's Full Metal Alchemist, just all around. Too much around.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, they're big boys now.
They also get a full heal. Like, again, this area is really tough. Like,
So if this game likes referencing things, where's Java the Hutt?
Oh my god, they should have named it that.
Get on your game, guys.
Get on your game.
Let me write all video games.
Oh, okay, so what makes the school mascot broken? His normal attack hits all enemies.
Yeesh.
They say it's weaker, but it doesn't feel weaker. Plus, it has an element, it's verbal, which a lot of stuff is weak to. He gets an ability called Bravado and an ability called Swagger, and they do more damage the more and less health the opponent has.
Huh.
So, and also, it like scales kinda exponentially too, so like it can do half damage to bosses in the first turn, which is kind of ridiculous.
I've got your back, bro!
Gotta beat everyone. Oh, that sounded like a neck cracking. What even was that? Oh, I hated that noise.
Oh, he also has a group heal. He gets a group heal? Like, he's just way too broken.
Team Spirit.
I think the speedrun strat, I'm gonna have to look this up later. I think the speedrun strat is to just lower the difficulty on the way and then one-shot every boss with Swagger. I think that's basically how speedruns work. I'm gonna have to look that up later though. Oh, and they can summon small boys.
There's too many boys on the screen.
Again,
Get
like,
rid of the
I
boys.
don't like this enemy for this reason. Like, it's just kind of annoying.
Get rid of the boys.
Combustion is an easy way to take care of these guys.
Be someone
There we
recording.
go. Okay, that's a lot better.
I knew I could do it!
Yay, you did it.
Thanos and hashtag boost.
What a beautiful party we're shaping up to be.
Yeah.
Thanos, hashtag Dexit, Mailman Luigi.
I made that look way harder than it actually was. What those boosts are, by the way, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Like, you can put Mailman Luigi in a party, and anyone who levels up around him will gain extra health as they level up. It's a cool gimmick, I guess, but you don't really... Oh, God, he learned Bravado.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, the school mascot is... I'm gonna, like, deliberately not use him for a lot of the game. Although I do want to use him at some point just to show how utterly broken he can be.
This boy.
Yeah.
Hello, dear.
Need some tutoring?
In fact, I'm gonna put him in school for now.
Doesn't he have enough school spirit as it is, Adam? Being just assaulted by so many coffee boys.
Again, I think the enemy spam is a bit high in this game. It gets better later, but like this dungeon's layout is just not good for this kind of
It's
mechanic.
a lot of like skinny tubes.
Like the game made a good choice to go with random encounters in the sequel. And okay, you can if you attack an enemy from behind with that like throw your supporters at them gimmick, you can actually one-shot them if you're a higher enough level. And you don't need to be that higher of a level to do this. Although it is kind of hard to do because every enemy just has one gimmick and that's walk towards you. Like
Going deeper and deeper into the space base.
I think it's only 3 floors big. This ain't a big dungeon. There are many dungeons in this game actually.
This is just the candy factory from Mother 1.
Oh, nothing is as bad as Duncan's Factory. Duncan's Factory is a nightmare of game design. I don't know what they were thinking. They had to edit it in the North American release, and then they had to edit it again when they brought it to the Wii U, just because it's that poorly designed. Oh yeah, the enemies in the area drop the special blend, so that's basically how you get her.
Let's blow this joint!
There we go.
Oh god, she is being held hostage at gunpoint.
Barista.
Alright, what did I name you?
What did you name the barista?
I think I may know, I think I may remember.
Oh, by the way, do this one early if you can. You're most likely going to be fighting enough enemies that you're going to get the special blend anyway, but when you beat this dungeon, you can't return to it for a while. So, yeah, do this now. Because Barista is actually really useful early game. She's not really great late game, but I don't know.
So I think I need to drink artist because like a lot of, I think like Starbucks, like they're like, oh, they're not an employee, they're a drink artist.
Yeah.
No, it's more self-explanatory.
Yeah, so let's go back. This is the team I'm going to be using for the rest of this area. Because we got a fire mage, we have a lightning ability user, and, wait, what? I don't know. Menu stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta show her stats.
Show them stats.
She's weak to physical and strong against verbal, which I think is a commentary on how she gets yelled at by Karens all the time.
That's why she's so happy. Oh, she's skipping.
Her running animation is to skip.
Someone please help this lady.
She always has that coffee pot with her.
She needs it to throw it on the enemies.
And that is actually one of her abilities. It's
like,
called
oops,
Breathe.
I have so much hot coffee.
Well, gotta put it somewhere.
Don't forget to protect me.
Won't forget to protect you, Mr. Vice President.
Yeah, so how the drink artist works, I know there's a name for a that's cattle prod against those guys, yeah.
Oops.
Use Facebook in this area. The barista's gimmick is that she can, like, pass, she can basically pass her energy onto other party members, because if you know she has 5,
yeah,
she has the highest energy of any party member in the game, which is weird to me that they give her this early.
It's because she drinks all that coffee.
Yeah, that's basically it.
It's either your heart feels like it's going to explode, or you get really hyper.
One of her equips gives her energy regen.
Oh no.
So she just never runs out.
If you want baked goods.
His talent requires you to be back at his bakery. He just gets more inventory when you level up his talent. I think I try to... How did that...
Because Italia attacked him with his bag? Italia, how dare you? You failure. You utter failure, Italia.
Oh my god. They had fun with that character, I swear. Ooh, a smoke effect.
I think they had fun with most of these characters.
Yeah.
Just a guess, though.
Oh, please tell me I cut this. I don't think I cut this.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, her attacks are also fire elemented, which is really good. Oh, I think I left this in so I can, like, show off kind of what the barista does.
Ooh, ouch.
Good sound effect, my man.
There's this one the vice president can say when an enemy hits one of your party members, he can just go, "Walk it off," in a really creepy voice. Walk it off. Oh, Italia learned flower. I love a lot of the quotes in this game. I don't know why.
Because it's a joke. This is a Josh game.
Yeah, yeah.
Just fun goofs and gaffs all around.
I love when Facebook attacks, he goes, "They'll never expect this."
The moon isn't even real.
The moon. Is he a moon truther?
Definitely a moon truther.
Look at that. Like, they're so weak to that even... Her stats are, like, deliberately low because that's not really her gimmick. She's based around... Yeah, see, look at that.
Oh, she is very squishy.
She's very frail. But, like, you know, that's not... If they made her stats high, she'd be kind of broken, just given what she can do. Oh, we learned heavy hitter. I think you get that for getting enough critical hits.
I feel so stimulated!
Oh, please never say that. I beg of you.
Oh, preempt. There we go.
That's how you cut out battles.
Leaves. I gotta get more used to cutting stuff. Like,
Yeah, I get used to. Gotta sneak around to make sure you're not attacked by anything.
Cha-ching.
You got bread!
Finders Keepers. I think you get that achievement for, God, they pour the achievements on you really early. These kind of slow down after a while. Oh, she learned Versetto. I think they just give you a bunch of achievements early on just so you can level up your party early.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get beefy at the start of the game. Oh, we're so misty now.
Got a new email. What are you doing in here? I hope you're enjoying your vacation. Remember to get some sleep. In the meantime, if you ever need to shop, talk to me. I can order items. Oh yeah, your party members like give you emails. And they basically tell you like little advice and little reminders to actually use their talent. And Narak here told you they can actually go back to your bed for a full heal, but that's really out of the way, so there's really not much of a reason to do so.
Hold on, guys. I need to get out of this coffee dungeon. I need my sleep.
I need my beauty sleep that will heal you somehow.
I'll just pile up in the bed.
Yeah.
Go.
Nice! That's really satisfying if you can pull it off, but it is kind of hard to aim. Or it's not hard to aim, it's just hard to get a good opportunity where you can use it because enemies always run towards you.
Go.
If you're going to...
All right.
I've noticed a lot of RPG Makers games, I've played through this as well. Guys, if you're going to put on-screen encounters, give the enemies more unique ways to run at you. Like in Earthbound, like enemies, like they teleport at you, they go at you in like little wiggle waggle patterns. Like they do a lot of, they don't just all run straight at you. There we go.
Beating up these poor dudes from behind.
Are these the employees or are they just stuck down here like slaves? I don't get.
Art employee slaves.
I don't...
Especially if you're a drink artist.
The
much
difference
like
is that
these.
you pay them.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the boss.
Destroy.
It's Mr. Mocha.
Oh,
You
no.
know, famed b-ball star, Mr. Mocha. Yes, I'm bringing that back.
We better bring that back.
I want that to be the first meme of the channel.
The famed b-ball star.
You know, famed b-ball star.
Remember, memes happen naturally.
Okay. So this boss doesn't really have a gimmick. He just has some strong attacks, and I think he can speed himself up like the bear can. He's also the first boss to have a weakness. I think he's weak to fire. Wait, no, he's weak to electricity. So this, I want to try and do a little bit of a like a strategy for every boss in the game. Basically, the strategy I'm doing for this one, because remember, I don't have that many options right now. So Drink Artist keeps giving Hetalia energy, because remember I said, like, his biggest downside is he has a hard time gaining energy, but his attacks are really strong. Well, with Drink Artist around, that's not really much of a problem, and then I just have Facebook spam Cattle Prod, which is really effective, because he's weak to electricity.
So. An attack named Cattle Prod really...
Cattle Prod.
Really brings...
Oh, wait until you see what his water move is called. Truth Serum.
Oh no. I was gonna say Fire Hose.
Fire Hose.
Is what the police do to ward off the conspiracy theorists.
Remember, he's a conspiracy guy.
You like that, huh?
I think there's a gimmick where, like, if you hit something with something it's weak to, you gain an energy point, because Facebook's energy is not going down. And I always find that to be a weird gimmick. I think it's the opposite way, too, where if you hit something with something it's strong against, you lose energy, which I think is a really stupid ability.
Huh.
Oh, he also has Bewilder, which can confuse enemies.
Destroy Mr. Mocha. He's not even coffee, he's mocha.
Mocha.
A mocha cappuccino.
Mochaccino.
Mochaccino. He's gonna come out of the he's gonna like come out and say like, "Hey guys, I've worked on my new thing. It's called the Unicorn Frappuccino."
Is this where all those crazy ideas come from for drinks?
They take
Just this guy?
They actually take like the higher ups at Starbucks and they put them in a cup of coffee, like a big old cup of coffee.
Is it at least iced coffee?
No.
No, it's steaming hot coffee.
It's steaming hot coffee, and they say, "We're not gonna let you out of there until they come up with a new trendy idea." They're like, "Please."
This is your home now.
I live here.
Speeds up with powerful steam. There we go. Oh wait, no. What? We're done basically.
Destroy this.
She killed her own boss. Oh my god.
She's like, "Finally, I did it. The blood of innocence is on my hands."
I feel so stimulated. Cappuccino. Travel mug. That's a new equip for the drink artist for the barista.
He's getting the brunch.
Something's not right.
I'm too handsome to die. Flee!
I wanted you to hear that line.
So we better get out of here.
Alright, there we are. See you folks in the next episode.
Bye.